Hello everybody! Book Player 1 here, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Deadly Premonition. Let's go ahead and start things off by flipping that weather doll around, and then we're going to go ahead and go to the hospital. We need to buy some first aid kits for what we have planned today. And I know what you're thinking, but Booker, you've said this whole time that we don't need first aid kits. The weather doll has us covered. This is the exception to that rule I laid out once we got the weather doll. We're going to need first aid kits today. If you're already stocked up, if you're already full up on healing items, you can skip this bit. You don't need to come here. I'm not. I need some more. Daddy needs some more medicine. So we'll grab those. Some adhesive medical strips, which we should have. That's all we can carry. And we'll go ahead and grab the mediums. If you have a couple of larges left over from somewhere in the adventure, even better. If not, you should be fine. I'm going in with maxed out small and mediums, a Thomas's biscuit, and the weather doll to cover us in the meantime. Should be enough. Should be enough. And I'm gonna be honest, we really only need them, like all the healing items, we need them for one part of the boss rush. And if you're watching up to this point, you can probably guess what part it is. Now let's use the radio and go ahead and go over to Keith's house, since it is across the street from where we're going. Ah, the boss rush. The old tried and true. Not always enjoyable, but... well, there it is. Video games. I've been through a number of boss rushes in my day. Everything from Mega Man to... Yeah, I know other games do the boss rush. Just Mega Man is the one that comes to my mind first and foremost. I think there's also a level in the Batman and Robin game for the Super Nintendo. I think that has a boss rush in it. I know there are probably some better examples, but... those are the two that I think of from childhood. Do you guys have any favorite boss rushes from games? I'd love to hear about it. So yeah, and this is the third psychic spot, the third haunted area Keith has told us about. But like I said, instead of a gauntlet of shadow enemies, we have bosses to deal with. First up is probably the easiest thing we're going to be doing, which is fighting Thomas again. Made easier because we have healing items, we have the weather doll, we have all of York's guns. Zack's guns now, I suppose.
Hey, little
and
piggy,
our fully loaded arsenal makes very quick work of Thomas. Magnum's pretty handy if you can get a shot lined up. Be wary of him shooting at you in the hooks. Yeah, like one Magnum shot and he's just half his health is gone. We had a good shot lined up. Gotta reload though.
You won't have it your way. I won't let you take him. I'll show you how serious I am. I'll turn you into hamburger meat.
Pretty simple, like I said. Just if you have, yeah, there we go.
You
I didn't even have enough time to tell what the strategy was. Same thing. If he's on the rotating gears, just kind of wait for him to get into line with your shot. Don't try to track him. Just wait, and be aware of him throwing the hooks or shooting at you. Magnum makes quick work out of him. I think it's like 3 shots kills him. Next up, we have George. He's ready for round 2. The machine gun and the assault rifle are pretty good here.
I'm the chosen one.
Okay, I got scared there for a second. Same thing, dodge the axe if the prompt comes up. Doesn't matter if the axe actually hits your character model or not, as long as you get the dodge prompt. That's not doing it. One thing about these boss rushes, they're a little tougher. They are a little tougher. You can't really tell with Thomas because of how easy that fight still is, especially given that we have all of our weapons. But the bosses are a little harder this time around. George still isn't really that bad. We just have to wait for him to give us an opening. We're trying to bait him to do the rush move, or he can just let it. There he goes. He's gonna do something.
I'm the chosen one.
Yeah, assault rifle makes really fast work
so
out of him.
clever.
You can get some shots lined up here.
Maybe more.
He should rush us. Come on, buddy. There we go. Do remember there is a second phase to this fight, so don't get too excited
Crush you.
if you get rid of phase 1 quickly.
What's wrong? You're slow, city boy. Maybe more.
Fight's not that much different. Another technical aspect of the difficulty is because we're playing as Zack, we don't have access to either of the suits that buff our stats, but I wasn't wearing those suits for any of these boss fights anyways, so that's kind of a non-factor. But if you had found yourself enjoying the extra stamina or health,
Slow, city boy.
I can see this being a little more difficult.
You think you're so clever?
Alright, phase 1 down. He's gonna turn into Super Saiyan Blanca here. And the fight's still pretty much the same. We just gotta get behind him and shoot him in the back.
It's not possible for me to die anymore.
Well, this is the second time, George, so I think it's pretty possible.
You scum. Let's settle this, York. This is the end.
Just some bad aiming on my part. He had a big opening there and just did not take advantage of it. Remember, if you want to be cute, you can shoot the axes out of the air, but I don't recommend doing it point blank because it most likely won't happen.
Why?
There he goes. Oh. I thought he was going to charge us.
You scum. This is the end.
Not much else to really say about the fight. It's the same as the last one. I appreciate there being a challenge like this. Like I said, I really do like when there's good post-game content. Especially compared to now again, I don't play every game that comes out. And there are some genres that don't really appeal to me, but out of the games I play from like modern times, quote unquote, whatever you want to consider a modern game, there are a lot of them that don't have like post-game stuff. They might have like a new game plus at best, like weapon carryover, but nothing really to do once you've beaten the last boss. And I like having stuff to do afterwards. As mechanically broken as this game is at times, I can praise it for that. Like the side quests and the rewards and all that, it all meshes very nicely. Like all the post-game content, it gives you something to do with all the cool stuff you've collected if you've been doing all the side quests, as opposed to like, all right, here's all your cool stuff. Okay, the game is over. A lot of games suffer from that. This game does too a little bit because we do get a reward for finishing this boss rush. But once we finish it, unless we've left other things to do, there's not really anything to go do with our prize. And I talked over the last part here. Same thing though. Just shoot the weapon back at him. All right, another in-between segment. We have a first aid kit, which we haven't used one yet, so we can't do nothing with that. We're full up, so we can't take another one with us, unfortunately. And some bullets if you're not using gift and ammo weapons, but you know what are you doing if you're not? We have to go deal with Kaysen. Which is going to be pretty easy, then ball-bustingly difficult, and then easy again. This fight is exactly like the last one. We're going to use a combination of the Magnum, the assault rifle, and the machine gun on him to get him off the ceiling, and then shoot him while he's down. The assault rifle might be able to just do it by itself. Let's see if I can dodge here. Yep. Oh no. Okay, we got the QT quick time event. And once you see him start committing to a direction, you can go the other way and he'll usually miss you. Said it last time, I'll say it again. Just kind of wait for him to bounce up, commit to a direction, and then just move out of the way. And then every time he clings onto the rafters there, just shoot him and knock him down. So he's going to bounce, he's going to go that way, we're going to go this way. Easy peasy. As soon as you see the little puffs stop coming out of him, that's a good time to stop shooting and reload. Reposition yourself. Because if the little spurts of like dark blood aren't coming out of him, he's not taking any damage. But yeah, this part's pretty easy. Unfortunately, like I said, the next part's not, because we're gonna have to do the stupid running segment again, and it's a lot harder this time. Oh, come on, Magnum. Move out the way. He'll fall down. I got cocky here. No, we got him. All right.
You'll pay for this.
We do thankfully get a break here. In between, we don't have to rush from like. We don't have to do all of the case and stuff. We get a break in between his forms. Sadly, we can't pick any of this stuff up or don't need it because it's ammo. I would love to be able to pick up another first aid kit, but can't do nothing with that. Not sure why my light was on. This sucks so bad. Same thing. You have to wiggle the stick the entire time. Eventually he'll catch up and either prompt you for a QTE to dodge or to dodge his fireballs. If your thumb, hand, arm, whatever appendage you're using to wiggle the stick with gets tired, pause it, rest, come back to it. Don't kill yourself trying to do it all in one go if you can't do it. I can't do it. I also feel like in this section the QTEs are either much harder to do or do not work. Because, spoiler alert, this is not my first attempt at this for the recording.
I'll squash you like a frog.
Yeah, I just keep taking damage. This is the part I told you to bring all the first aid kits for. Which we're going to go ahead and use one and also give me a chance to rest my thumb. You don't need to be like fully all the way maxed out. Just make sure you have enough health that Zach does not start limping. Because whenever you're really close to dying... York does it too, obviously, but Zach will limp, and it just makes it easier for Kaysen to catch up to us and do stuff to us. Yeah, like I pressed the buttons. I don't know why the game doesn't... I showed I could do it on the stage when he rushed us earlier and I didn't take damage, so... I'd have to dig into it or look into it. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm talking out of my ass. But the only conclusions I can come to is either... the QTs in this section are broken, or that passing them still causes you damage for some reason. And either way, that's just so bad. Like I said, this is probably my least favorite part of the game. Yeah, see, he just does that. Now that we're limping and about to die, this is when you need to bust out like the big daddy heal. Get yourself closer to full, so he doesn't catch up to you immediately and hit you again and cause a game over. But yeah, very, very annoying segment. You would think, as big of a deal as I made out of it, that the escorting Sigourney around with her pot would have been more annoying. But no, because if you just really can't stand doing that, you don't have to. It's optional. You don't have to do it. The rewards are cool. There's a suit and some other stuff you get for doing all of it. Cards and what have you. But it is not necessary to do that if you're just trying to get to the end of the game. Oof, we're almost dead again. More healing, please. Same thing. Oh, an entire first aid kit and a little first aid kit. And we still have a biscuit in reserves as well, I believe. Well, see, and like dodging the fireballs does work, so I don't know why dodging this I don't know why that keeps happening. I know that my hand hates me.
You're an annoying little bug.
Oh, no. Yeah, go ahead and let my hand rest. The music hitch there, I thought we were like close to done, but yeah, I just gotta chill for a second. My thumb's killing me. Go ahead and just preemptively heal. Because he's gonna hit us. Not if he does fireballs. Fireballs we can dodge for some reason.
There's no turning back now.
Yeah, you can tell I'm pressing the A button too, because my light went on and off.
Keep your eyes to the front.
Yeah, I'm gonna start grabbing my arm and limping. Let's go ahead and fix that. That's our last big one. We got one little one left and we have a biscuit. Hoping we're close to the end. Yeah, this is out of all the things in this game that you could complain about. Because as much as I love this game, it would be impossible to talk about it without admitting that fundamentally, from a gameplay and mechanic perspective, like, it's not good. It is not a good game in terms of like combat. Like, the story and atmosphere are really good, and I like some of the creature designs, and you know, the characters and the story and the music and all that. That whole bit's amazing. The style choices are great. It's just mechanically is not a good game, and this is probably the best example of just the game being broken on a mechanical level. I'm trying to save our biscuit because it's a full heal. I hope our rain doll can cover us a little bit here. Hopefully he'll spout fireballs at us instead. I'm hoping we're close to the end. Feels like this takes longer than the normal one, but that could just be fatigue setting in. Yeah, fireballs are fine. It's the other shit that you do. And here he comes. Nope. Alright, use up the last of our reserves here. With Thomas's biscuit, let's do it. Oh, not even a full heal. Almost a full heal, though. Still better than a first aid kit.
There's no turning back now.
Or if we're not close now, this might be the run killer. I might have to re-record this. I really hope I don't.
Keep your eyes to the front.
Okay, well we're gonna limp and hope we make it. It can't be that much further. Oh, thank God. Oh God, this part is that's it was awful in the main game and it's awful here. It is the hardest part of the boss rush. Yes, I will take that first aid kit now. And another Thomas's biscuit. It's the main reason I say to bring one, because you're probably going to end up using it during that section. If there's someone out there that knows why those QTEs are not working for me, if you know more than I do, because I looked into it a little bit and couldn't really find anything definitive. I will admit that I have classically not been very good at QTEs for the most part throughout my gaming career. I'm gonna take a quick nap just to recover my health, because it's faster than waiting for the rain doll. That's really the main reason I think that's there, so you can get like a free heal at the expense of food if you are close to starving. But we're just gonna wait for the rain doll to top us off, and then we're gonna go fight Kaiju Kaisen one more time, and then claim our prizes. But yeah, the case and chase and the twisty stairwell is just It's awful. It's the worst part of the game. I'm glad you only have to do it once if you want to. Twice if you're a masochist like I am. This fight's the same too.
Come on, I'm right here.
He's gonna have the little Kaysen doll in his hand. You're gonna shoot it. He only has the 2 attacks. He has the thing where he throws out the green shockwaves, and then he has fireballs he can shoot at us. We do have the assault rifle. The machine gun may be better for this, just because you have more bullets and shoot faster to poke the doll. But do whatever you feels right. But there's not much else to say about the fight. It's exactly the same as the first one. I will say, when I first went into this game, and remember, the first time I played this, I had bought it strictly based on the American box art, which made it kind of look like it was the same realm as like a Silent Hill game, which, as I've stated to many people, I'm a classic Silent Hill mark. So anything that looks like it might be in the same wheelhouse is something I'm going to be attracted to. I not for $1 million could I have told you that this was what the final boss was going to be. It was going to be a giant farmer-looking dude with a rubber doll on his hand.
What's this pain?
And having been through all the Silent Hills, I've gone up against a bunch of weird-looking bosses. A bunch of fleshy, metal-laden hoses and slime, blood, swords. Just the whole thing. As of this recording, recently some like Japanese folklore monster-inspired stuff. If we're going that route, although I don't know if I can really count that as a Silent Hill game. That's an entirely different discussion in video. We'll try the Magnum out here, so we can get this done a little faster. In case they do fireballs, so we'll evade. Should do another one. No, just one. Just one fireball. But yeah, would never have guessed this was going to be the final boss. Now, during the course of the game, I of course immediately suspected Kaysen because I remembered York's coffee thing that he brings up, and then promptly forgets. Like I talked about this a few videos ago, where just during the third act of the game, just York kind of picks up the idiot ball and doesn't put it down until the end of the game. Just ignores all the evidence pointing at Kaysen being a bad guy. But the game has to game, and the story has to story, so that's just the way it kind of happens. To be fair, going after Thomas and George was important because they were also antagonists. Like, they needed to be dealt with because, you know, they were responsible for some of the going-ons. But Kaysen being the ultimate big bad, like, never really left the back of my mind. And it has always bothered me that York just kind of ignores his gut intuition and his coffee fortune and all that nonsense and just kind of hands Emily over to Kaysen. So, before we get the big reveal. So, same thing here. Once we get rid of the doll, he's going to get wise, put it in his pocket, and then he'll eventually slam his arm down, and we have to shadow of the Colossus up our way, up to his shoulder, and shoot the doll while it's in his pocket. Not going to use the dart gun this time. We've already proven that we are the Swery 65 dart champions. And I think I need to prove it again.
What's this pain?
No peeking. Alright, now what are you gonna do? I'm hoping it's just the attack we need him to do.
You're an annoying little bug.
Taking your time, huh, Kason? Just avoid the shock waves. Don't do what I just did. Do we have enough time to get to his hand? I don't think we do. We don't. The camera was fighting me the whole time.
So, there you are.
I'll shoot you in the nose to get you to... I'm just trying to make him mad. Alright. I actually dodged the shockwave this time. Don't do what I just did. Alright, we should be good. So I'm just going to get up here and spray and pray into his pocket and hope we get it.
What do you think you're doing?
We're ending the fight, Kason. There we go. And that's boss rush over. Which is the last major challenge we had to do in the game. We got a few rewards. We have, inventory is full. Do I have anything I can throw away? Not. There's some shotgun shells, but I don't think it's going to give us enough space. Because that's ammo and not a weapon. If I have to, I'll toolbox it. I will show you the rocket launcher at some point. Why there's not a toolbox in this room, I don't know. Very annoying. Yeah, we'll put it in the toolbox. I was really hoping I had a way to just get it, but we don't. Oh well. The inventory in this game is extremely generous, but it does have its limits. Even with our magical bag that we got from Nick. Just can't carry that much stuff. Or the bag that we won at the Swery 65, our two bags of stuff. But that's going to do it for the boss rush. And that is going to do it for this video. Next time, we have one or two more small little loose ends to wrap up. And then it might finally be time to say goodbye to the town. But until then, everybody stay safe.